All right, running a little late, but we're going to talk about this real quick. This Rain Energy Orange Dreamsicle. That's what we got today. We're going to rate this out of 100. 25 for aroma, 25 for palate, 25 for finish, 10 for texture, and 15 for my personal experience. Mosley's going to be here and be a slight, just general annoyance while we try to drink this. You might have to kick him off. He's starting to get the tail whip, which generally means he's unhappy. He has no reason to really be unhappy other than the fact that we're not paying specific attention to him. And instead, we're doing something else. All right. There it is. Crystal clear. As it tends to be. With these rain ones. They don't seem to color them at all. Looks like the carbonation is leaving it in a fairly reasonable pace, so it might be a little bit overcarbonated, but doesn't seem too bad so far. Do I need to get rid of you? Are you going to be good? There was one day Mosley knocked everything over during one of these drink reviews. And I had to reshoot it. Should I get another subscriber? I mean, I don't need numbers just for numbers. But if you think someone would like this content, that is a good thing. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it definitely smells like orange creamsicle. Kind of got that sweet and creamy and like over-sweetened orange vibe. Are you getting pesky? I don't know if I can trust you. Yeah, I think I can't trust you, Mosley. There was this one time you knocked everything over, and this looked exactly like that situation, so we're going to avoid it. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to do that, but I can kind of tell by his attitude that he's going to just be frisky. He'll come back later. Yeah, there's definitely fresh, like, vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it smells exactly right. And we said not much else there. Nothing else going on there. All right, so this Rain Orange Dreamsicle on the palate. Cheers. It's slightly overcarbonated, but it does kind of work in this instance. The carbonation kind of like appears on the palate in the same place that like some of that like creamy, ice creamy kind of flavor does. It almost acts like a replacement for the thickness of the ice cream component. It's not the worst. That being said, it's not that interesting. It's like spot on. Like they got the flavor right on. It actually is really close to what an orange creamsicle would smell and taste like. But there's not like anything else going on there. Like it's like a lock on target, the exact things you want to expect. It's not like devolving into any kind of weird chemical flavors. The artificial sweetener component is like not really detectable, which is good. How much artificial sweetener we got going on here? There's no sugar, so it's all artificial sweetener. Yep, just that kind of like creamy vanilla ice cream, orange citrus note into kind of like a neutral, non-finish. Yeah, not much to the finish at all. And usually you kind of expect that kind of like artificial sweetener, slight chemical taste on the finish. And that's just absent, it would seem. It's always kind of interesting that some of these guys get somehow get that artificial sweetener right. Like, it's like there's obviously a ton of artificial sweeteners in here, but it doesn't come across as like chemical aftertaste, kind of gunky like a lot of them do. I'm not sure how like these guys get away with like not making it taste like a laboratory experiment, whereas a lot of them have that kind of like unpleasant aftertaste. All right, so all right. I would cut that, but I don't edit anything. All right. So the aroma 25. Again, some spot on kind of exact flavors, but not that interesting overall. Pretty nice though. Give it 16. I actually kind of like the texture with this, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how it comes about. All right, the palette. Again, light orange, that kind of creamy ice cream note. No weird artificial wonky chemical note. Let's go with 14. It's not hitting as well as it could. All right, the finish is kind of a non-finish. which is better than like an unpleasant artificial chemical finish. Maybe a slight oversweetened orange on the finish. I'll give it 13. All right, I had a 10 on the texture, which somehow the texture kind of matches what you would think of in terms of this like slightly creamy component. Like somehow the like not too bad carbonation level, maybe slightly overcarbonated, really hits at the same time that like you'd expect a certain like volume from like ice cream. So it's kind of actually not that bad. It kind of like matches the desired texture in a weird way. So it's pretty well executed. I'm going to give this texture an 8. I think it's pretty good. So out of 15, my personal experience with this one, Rain Energy Orange Dreamsicle. Sugar-free, if you can imagine. And overall, it's pretty good. Actually, pretty good. Taste is right on. The aroma's right on. Finish could be stronger, but it's not bad. Nothing here kind of tastes like artificial yucky sweetener. Mouthfeel is actually pretty good for what the flavors are. I think the only thing that's like clear to me that like could easily be better is like the palate could use some oomph, and like there's something you could get something positive out of the finish, I suppose. But honestly, for sugar-free, pretty damn good. Stands out in that way. Give it a 9. So we put these together, we got 30, 43, 51, and 60. 60 out of 100. This is good. It's pretty good. Almost great, but not quite great.